Hey friends, welcome back to Kuriko's Crochet. I'm Kuriko, and I crochet, and today I've been gone for a long time, but today we are going to be trying to freehand a coaster. I had this idea. I've made a couple of very simple coasters in the past, but I had this idea to use this beautiful yarn. I have so much of this. This is the KC Essential Cotton in the color Santa Fe, I believe. And I have so much of this from an abandoned project that I just gave up on, and I don't think I'm ever going to do anything with. And I was like, what would this be good for? And I think this would be a gorgeous color to have coasters and placemats. So I did. Please don't laugh. I did a little mock-up. It's so bad. But a little mock-up of what I'm kind of thinking for this, and I'm gonna try to freehand it. I freehand crochet relatively often. If you don't know what I mean by freehanding, it's figuring it out on my own. Where is... Yeah, I have freehanded a lot of projects before, but doing things in the round like this is kind of difficult because you don't know how stitches are going to work up, how you're going to need to manufacture them in order for them to work. But we're gonna give it a try. So we're going to start with a magic circle, and then I'm just gonna do 12 double crochets. And if you don't know how to do a magic circle, you can of course do your chain 3 join situation, or you could just learn how to do it. It's not hard, and I will have to leave in 25 minutes because I do have a hair appointment. So the next time you see me after this absolute disaster of a hairstyle, my hair will be so much nicer, shorter, my roots will be touched up. It'll be a great time. I love this color, by the way. It's it's on a cream base, but it has kind of speckles almost. It almost has a hand-dyed appearance, but this gorgeous red color. Let's see if I can get it to focus. And then it moves into this purpley blue color. It's a gorgeous blend of color. But 1, 2, 3. All right, that's 12. We're going to hold this closed. Look at us go. And then I'm going to slip stitch this closed. Okay. Always make sure that you're doing it into an actual chain and not the top of the stitch next to your chain, because it can be really hard to distinguish, and that'll throw off your stitch count. So that would be my recommendation. All right, so we have this. I want a V-stitch, and I'm trying to think of the best way to do a V-stitch. And by the way, with a coaster, you want your diameter of your coaster, the whole thing, to be between 4 to 5 inches. Anything longer than that, and it's a little bit excessive. So I'm gonna try to stick to this kind of 4. It's upside down for you. It's right set up for me. 4-inch range, which we're already about an inch in. But let's see. 2, 3. I'm going to chain a fourth one, and we're just going to go back into that same stitch, and we're going to need to figure out somehow how to do an increase. Wait, no, I have an idea. 2, 3, 4, 5. That is... Well, hold on. So if we're doing... I'm trying to do the math really quickly in my brain. Just try this then. So I have a chain of 4 that's going to be a double crochet plus a chain 1. I'm going to double crochet in the same stitch. I'm going to skip a stitch, and then double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then skip a stitch, and then double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then skip a stitch, double crochet. And I may end up having to go back in and do like a chain 1 between the V stitches, or do like a chain 2 in the middle of the stitches. I haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, this is not nearly going to be enough. So maybe, let's see. There's a possibility of it being too much, and then there's a possibility of it being too little. I'm gonna try doing this. Like, this might be too much. I think I'm gonna try doing a chain 2 in between each double crochet in the V stitch versus a chain 1, because that was like yanking it down, which is a sign to me that it's just not enough to work in the round. That's what's nice about working in the round, is like, especially on something, this is not going on anybody's head, this is a coaster, it's not like I'm doing a beanie or like a bucket hat or anything, and so it's really easy to like tell if a thing's gonna work or not if you're just working on a lay flat in the round project, because it'll not lay flat. So this is like the best project to kind of freehand, especially because this is like super small. Like, a coaster is probably one of the easiest and fastest things you can do. So these are the V stitches, right? This is one V stitch right here. You do your double crochet, and then typically a chain 1 and then another double crochet. I did a chain 2 because I'm trying to do increases, and it's created this nice little wheel effect. It doesn't quite look as neat as I wish it would, but I'm freehanding it. It's not like I'm following a pattern. I'm just kind of pulling this out of my booty hole right now. But I'm going to do the next row. I think of all just double crochet. So I'm gonna quickly go in and count my stitches to see exactly how many I have. So that was perfect, because we were supposed to do roughly a double increase, and I did. So kind of the way that your increases work, when you're doing like something truly in the round with like no corners or anything, something circular, is you do your 12 in your first round, and then you double into each stitch in the second round, so you should end up with 24 stitches, and I have ended up with 24 stitches. So now we're gonna add, I believe, another 12, so that's like roughly increasing every other stitch, which will be end us at 36. So let's see. So that's just a round of double crochet increase. I ended with 36 stitches. And now I want to do a bean stitch. I think a bean stitch would add some interesting texture here. The only question is how it'll work. So we're gonna try. If you haven't done a bean stitch ever, here's what you'll do. So you'll yarn over and you'll go into your stitch and you'll pull up a loop. You'll yarn over again, go into your stitch and pull up a loop again. Yarn over again, pull up a loop, go into your stitch, pull up a loop again, and then I'll do that one more time. So you should have like 9 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 7, yeah, 9. And then you'll pull through all of them, and then you chain 1. And you're supposed to skip a stitch, but I think every third one I'll do an increase. That is not what I was supposed to do. I'm doing bobble stitches for a different project, so I'm a little confuzzled. My brain is lagging. I actually have to go right now, so I will continue this later. Hey friends, it's the next day. My hair is a lot shorter than it was when you last saw me. But goodness. Anyways, I finished the bean stitch section. It's just really cute. I think it adds a little bit of fun texture. And now, I think I'm either gonna do a row of single crochet or a row of double crochet. I think right now I measured it and I believe we're at like 3.5 inches. Yeah, we're at about 3.5 inches in diameter. So I really only need to do a row of single crochet to hit 4 sidekick. That's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I need to sneeze again. I am going to do a row of single crochet. I currently have, I believe, 48 stitches. I believe that's how many I have. Okay, we have 48 stitches. And I don't know if I'm going to increase. I'm going to do a round without any increases just to see if that's like feasible. Or if like in order to keep it flat I'll need to do some increases, because it'll probably be at that point every 4 stitches is an increase, but I'm just gonna do no increases to start, just 1-for-1 round of single crochet. I'm gonna turn on my Yoobs tubes. I was being dramatic. Oh, also, I don't know if I ever told you guys this. I'm using a 4.5mm hook. Won't be able to see it. I don't feel like making it focus, but it is a 4.5mm hook. With the KC. It's a battle for cheesy surprise. That was a lot. But yeah, I'm using a 4.5mm hook with this. I think what it calls for is a 5mm, but in my opinion, that's just a little too big. I like a little bit of a tighter stitch. And I think actually just like 1-for-1, a row of no increase is kind of perfect. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, please, for starters, do not mind the absolute mess that is my table. We're gonna pop this here. We're actually gonna pop this on this side and see it like kind of curls up, but not in any way that's like significant. So here, let's take my London fog from this morning. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. It like fits perfectly in there with the bean stitch. That's really cute. But then like see it kind of pops, makes it pop up. I wonder if blocking it would help, but blocking something that's not a wearable feels kind of dumb. I don't know. Maybe I'll block it and see, just like out of sheer curiosity. Yeah, maybe I'll even just like steaming it, kind of relaxing the stitches a little bit, especially around the edge here. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Up with that, I am going to quickly, I cut it because I think this will be fine. And if it's not, I have like so much yarn that adding in a couple increases is going to be a huge issue. So I'm gonna firstly look for my needle because my darning needle, it's got to be somewhere, but somewhere is not right here. Okay, we have our coaster and I'm gonna go steam block it to just see if that helps. And by steam block it, I more just mean kind of steaming it. I don't have like blocking mats or anything. As a crocheter, I probably should get some, but nah. Not right now. I'm just gonna steam it, see if those fibers will relax at all. And then I just gave it a good little steam. So we will see if that helps. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I think that helped a lot. Let's see. Looks like it might have helped a little bit, but either way, I'm really, really happy with this. So thank you so much for joining me and making this cutie little coaster. Yeah, that was fun. I'm sorry that today's video wasn't more interesting at all. But I needed something quick turnaround. This was on the schedule, and I have just been so unbelievably tired from a weekend away. So hopefully next week's video will have a little more energy, but we'll just have to wait and see until then. For now, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being here. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Let me know. And if you want more crochet content, please feel free to subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Happy crocheting, friends!